So I have this one on the on the video stuff that I have. Opie gets jealous of Andy's new girlfriend Peggy. Yeah, so they about going fishing and shit. I've seen that one, so I've seen that one quite a few. They had one on here though that Floyd and Barney get kidnapped in a cabin by a bunch of female convicts. So I recorded that one because I'm to watch it. I don't want to miss it. I ain't never seen that one before. So I thought the premise sounded kind of funny, so I figured I might want to watch it, you know. So my mom really liked this show. It used to make her laugh. Don Knotts used to just, she said he was special. She goes, he just has that look. The way he does things, he's just very funny. He just helps people laugh. He's a very funny dude. He's a very funny guy. Yeah. Him and Tim Conway had that special, very funny. Like a lot of people are about Jim Carrey or Robin Williams. And some people just have this beautiful way of helping people laugh and enjoy life more through laughter, and it's definitely a gift, and you got to appreciate that in some folk. And I think a lot of that awkwardness that's silly when we're living the Gospels more will go away more and be less prevalent. Okay, and a lot of people, and I think there'll be less need to survive aggressive narcissistic hell through humor and stuff. I was sitting there watching some of the things about professional wrestling on the TV and people really get into that shit, a lot. And people, you can't take that away from them. No, if you want to go to a public meeting thing and all act stupid about beating the hell out of each other, the thing is you're just going to forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace, right? Yeah, that's how you're going to go spend your time. You spend hours pretending to beat other people up for other people. You ain't going to get lots of money. It ain't going to be on, Property Brothers and telling tiny homes and selling Rexulti and Dardians and Diebeldot and oh yeah. And people, people might have better things to do than just be distracted and entertained by sexual deviance, as opposed to, you might, before you had like 20,000 people show up. Now you might have like 150. They got better things to do. I'm going to go make love to the wife. Are you kidding? We're having barbecue and I got some stuff in my gut and I got to take care of that. So you're not going to Sono Bello? No, Sono Bello, no. With that Sono Bello stuff, guys, what happens with those ladies' bodies? Me and that one guy talked about it the other day at the store. When we talked about certain things with, about pregnancy and the guy's things, the birth defects and the different things. And there's a woman on the quarter. And she was a evangelical, not evangelical, Episcopal person. She had him check and she had testicles. Things like, no, we're all that way. They scientifically proved it, okay? But the circumstances of a lot of times when you get hermaphrodites, it's because of toxic and stressful environments that make it real hard for the baby to be whichever sex is comfortable for that body. For that, you know what I mean? The main reason why people end up quote what they think is the wrong sex is because of undue irrational stress that causes chemical reactions in the body for the child to come in the sex that, it's true. And so when, a woman is pregnant, she needs a healthy environment, healthy activities, healthy diet. She needs to be encouraged to not sit around and feel sorry for herself and I'm turning into a fat well and all that crazy shit that people do when they compare and compete and compare themselves to others. So the Sono Bello stuff is because of a toxic environment for pregnant women that's competitive, stressful, abusive, so on and so forth. So when we think, speak, and apply the physics of the Lord's Prayer, a lot of that physical stress from a toxic environment, stress on pregnant women is going to go away. And so women will just be naturally healthier during their pregnancies. And so, yeah, it's 2 and 2 is 4. It's not hard. You can have a stick. It's not going to change. Shut up. Seriously, I'm talking here. You're a complete idiot. I've got something I want to sell you. You're coming up with a creative idea. You know money was a creative idea? Yeah. Yeah, world's first profession. Prostitution, intoxication, suicide. Some say there's no God. It's a earth messengers. It's good, pretty. It's, I was really into reggae music a lot when I was young. And I like a lot of it. I understand the tribalism and the fallacies in it, just like Christmas carols and the Unicorn Song by the Irish Rovers, which I also dig too. But the thing about it is, guys, is this. Okay. When you are looking at language and speaking and doing things, when you're naturally doing things eternally right, like they had this sci-fi thing on there, it's called Lazarus Project. We're stuck in an infinite time loop. It's like you can't have an infinite time loop. You got God consciousness there, Paul Twitchell? Want to sell me a book? Can't have an infinite time loop. You would have a perpetual time loop that's manipulated in a finite delusion, but it wouldn't be an infinite time loop. You can't have an infinite time loop. It's half of 4 times 4, 2 times 4 is half of 8. It's a figure that goes round upon itself. Interplanet Janet's seen every planet, I swear. Do you understand? Just because they're doing a science fiction thing to entertain you for money to sell you Rex Salty and Jardians doesn't mean it's so. Right. So early. Let's turn off the eggs here. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. We're having salad and stuff tonight, and I'm boiling the eggs. But guys, so you've got to understand that it's very, 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 very muy. Let's leave them a little bit longer here. My mom said usually about 20 minutes is good for eggs, and it hasn't been quite that long. But you got to be sure. Yeah. Me and Patrick, when he was a kid, he called them hot-boiled. I said, no, son, they're hard-boiled. He goes, no, they're not hard-boiled. They're hot-boiled, Dad. I was like, okay, it's a hot-boiled egg. Who can argue with that? Like with me and Natalie with Augustus Floop, we were sitting there singing, it says, no, he's not saying now be harmed, it's not be harmed. He goes, no, he got almost drowned in a chocolate stream and then sucked through a tube, it's now be harmed. And we're like, no, dear children, don't be alarmed, Augustus Floop will not be harmed. So it's now be harmed. Maybe the other kids don't like Augustus Floop. And me and Natalie are both like, you can't argue with that, it's pretty logical. Yeah, it is. A little strange, but we get it. There's also professional wrestling fans, right? You guys get it? It's very funny. Okay, I'm going to load this one up. We're going to keep working here. It doesn't matter what the people at their science projects do to keep you not sleeping well because of economics and conflicts and stuff like that. I am more intelligent because I'm a better person than the people in the science project still having you kill people for money through brain chemical addiction. It's not wrong for me to say I'm more intelligent than the people that represent Sheldon Cooper and Caltech on TV. Anybody want a Nobel Prize? Do. Okay, guys, I love you. All right, we'll just keep working. We're working here. We're making good home-fashioned country gospels. Prairie home companion gospels. I don't know. I love you. I ain't got nothing to sell. Okay, peace.